Get this thing going. Okay, we're filming. Well, welcome back to episode 3 of Smack in the Sack. Today will be our last video of preparations before we get into really going to town in the core substance. Hope you've stretched, people. So, when you're smacking a sack, we want to point out that you're not hitting the sack. That is a very big difference. So when you hit, you are going to strike very hard. Your muscles will be tense. You're not doing that. You are not striking or hitting the sack. You're simply smacking it. You're smacking it. If you're familiar with the Marine Corps martial arts program, they let these young people run around and beat the crap out of each other for a few weeks. And though they seem to have a good idea, it's not long enough and practical enough to really do a lot of help for what they want it for, I think. Your arms will go numb right here, your shins will be really bruised up. But if you don't do it consistently, I don't feel like it stays with you. It does go away after a while. The nerves start to repair, you feel them better. It's just not the same. Though the bone density may be there, you really have to get in. That's to get to that point. You've got to really be already numb all over. That's at least 3 months. So, technique, like we've always said, stretching. Stretching will get all these ligaments in here. Before you start, you want to rub in a counterclockwise way. You really want to warm the hands up. This gets the blood circulating. It really warms those tendons up. You want to take your blood veins and all your arms, and you want to push down. You never want to push up. You want to push with the flow of the circulation. What this does is it gets the blood going, and if you get to the point where you might bruise or something, it will allow you to not Wolverine heal overnight, but it allows your hands to heal a little bit quicker. You'll see a day or two difference. And then eventually, once you've been doing it for a while, then you are bruising your hands because you don't feel them anymore and you're working on that bone density. They sell online what is called Ditdajal. And you also have the American version, which is called Fire. And all it is like birch oil and capsaicin and cayenne pepper extract and a lot of stuff to really warm it up and get the circulation going. But that's for when you've been doing it for a while. It's very uncomfortable just to be able to feel your hands and then feel that hotness. It really does feel like your hands are on fire. So don't mess with that until you've stretched and done it for a few months. So when you're striking with right here. You're not striking with up here. You're not striking with your fingers. So when you have a bag, you want something that your fingers can maybe go over a little bit, because when you go down, they're going to smack something. And I use a metal plate or a metal can. And when your fingertips smack that metal can, it really hurts. It's not a good day. So when you're smacking with the back of the hand right here. When you're doing the palm, you're just doing the palm right here. You're not doing the fingers, no fingers, just right there, right? So it's boom, boom. And I like to do that for a few weeks to get your hand warmed up, and then you got to start focusing on this too. So it's a 3-part action for the beginning. So it's 1, 2, 3. And when you strike, it's palm, back of your hand, palm, and then down. And when you thrust down, you got to turn it that way because you'll hit this right here, and that's a bad day. That really hurts. You're only striking with the meaty portion of the hand. That's all you're doing right there. And that's all you're doing. You're just smacking it. I really want to emphasize you're not hitting the bag. You will never hit the bag. It's all in technique. And you will see once we've been doing this for a while. So, don't forget to stretch.